Hello, I'm Brother Dougie. Every culture war is about money, and here's why. Back before the Reagan administration, the wealthiest people paid a 90% tax rate. Most people were fine with this, as most people weren't rich. But then the rich had an idea. They needed to get half the country on their side so they could have their tax breaks and their deregulation. And so, the modern culture war was born. The rich figured out how to divide and conquer us, so they could keep everything for themselves, and it has worked beautifully. The rich have more money than ever, but meantime, half the country is ready to kill the other half. This country is primed for the next civil war, and it's because of the wealthy. It's about money, just like everything else. Culture wars are about scaring you to the voting booth to vote for the correct people, so the wealthy get their tax breaks and their deregulation. You think a politician cares about abortion? The only time a politician actually cares about abortion is when they have to pay for one. You think a politician cares about your gun rights? Try bringing a loaded gun into their vicinity and you'll find out real quick what they actually think about your fucking gun rights. Of course, with the exception of Lauren Boebert. If you bring a loaded gun into her vicinity, she'd probably lubricate. Go vote, or your children are gonna get taught critical race theory. Here's the thing. Critical race theory is not taught in any school outside of law schools. If there were a K-12 school teaching critical race theory, Fox News would be parked outside of there with a correspondent talking to all the parents about it, and only airing the ones who had a problem with it. But they're not doing that, are they? Isn't it weird how you heard so much about critical race theory, but you can't name one school that actually teaches it? Don't you think that's odd? Go vote, or your kids will get molested in a bathroom. Have you ever had a problem with anyone in the bathroom? Nope. I've even seen women waiting for stalls in the men's room at rock concerts because the ladies' line was too long. No one had an issue. No one has come for you or your kids in the bathroom. Go vote, or they're going to take Christmas away from you. You think there's a war on Christmas? I see Christmas stuff in the stores in August. If there's a war on Christmas, Christmas is clearly winning. Hell, at this point, Thanksgiving is basically pre-Christmas. They tell you you're not even allowed to say Merry Christmas anymore. Well, that implies that there's some sort of penalty for doing so. Have you ever experienced a penalty for saying Merry Christmas? No. What has happened every single time that you have ever said Merry Christmas in your life? Someone said it back. Doesn't matter if it was a Jew or a Muslim or an Indian or anything else. If you say Merry Christmas, the only thing that happens is that someone says it back. When's the last time that you or anyone you know were penalized for saying Merry Christmas? The answer is never. So anyone tells you there's a war on Christmas is lying to you to get you to vote for the correct people. Go vote, or your way of life, or the American way of life is coming to an end. How many times have you heard this one? 1,000,000? How many times did it actually happen? 0. Your life keeps going on the same as it always has year after year after year with nothing ever really changing. But they still keep telling you that and you still keep believing it even though they've told you that 1,000 times and 1,000 times your life didn't change. Stop falling for it. And why do they keep pumping you full of fear? Because it's all they got. Can you describe what they've actually done for you? Can you tell me how your life has gotten better because of any Republican law or policy? What have they done in the last 30 years that has had a measurable impact on your life? Can you tell me? Well, I used to make this much money, then the Republicans passed an awesome law, and now I make a lot more. Also, I get more sleep at night, and my wife sucks my dick a lot more because of that awesome Republican law. I'll bet anything they haven't done fuck all for you because that's what they've done. And for you fuckwits that want to scream about tax cuts, imagine this is a bar chart of Republican tax cuts. The wealthy got this much, and you got this much. Enjoy. Stop voting for propagandist fearmongers, and stop watching their bullshit news network. It's just constant fearmongering to decide to make some soggy-ass Australian even richer than he already is. He should go back to the outback where he came from. Margot Robbie can stay, though. She alright. I'm Brother Dougie.